All right, what's good with you, man?
Shit, man, chilling, man.
How you been, man? It's been a minute.
Man, shit. I've been good, bro. Just been moving around and shit, really had to take some time to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how shit goes sometimes, man, where you just need to be away from everybody, but you still moving in a good way. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm good now, bro. I had to get that brain back straight, but I'm straight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Life was lifing for me.
Yeah, man. I think we all go through it, but you know how it go, man.
I definitely relate, bro. Went through a horrible 2024. So it's good seeing you again, man. So what the hell you been up to besides just trying to bounce back? Like,
man, truthfully, like I said, music, I really ain't been fucking with that. I just now got back into the flow of that. You know, I had to take a break on that shit too, but I still been throwing them, having fun with that. I can't stop throwing these hands, but I just been staying low key, man, just traveling and working on this business, and it's actually now it's to this point to where it's about to really take off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still grateful for the shit I got, but yeah, that's really not too much, but same shit a little bit.
Hell yeah, you said you've been traveling. Where the hell you been at?
Not out of the country or nothing like that. Now I wish I need to go out the country.
Me too, I get my passport.
Nigga, just been like the small little states like Texas, Kansas City, like little towns and shit, nothing really big, you know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, shit like that, but I've just been still here, you know what I'm saying? I just need to just really get out a little more, but.
Oh, you just been kind of popping out the city?
Yeah, just get a breather, Yeah. So everybody need that breather from your motherfucking kids, your friends, your job. You be ready to just choke everybody, nigga. So you be like, you know what? Let me get the fuck away from all you motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? Shit. You be looking at the kids like they grown and shit like, nigga, I would choke the shit out your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it was, bro. But, I'm good now, so.
Hell yeah. Well, you got people out there in them states, or you would just go for like a weekend just chilling?
Truthfully, my dad's side from Texas, you know what I'm saying? And my mama's side is from Kansas. And so, I go back and forth from, either side and reside on both sides, you know what I'm saying? But I just be acting the fool when I'm out there, man. But, I gotta, come back to, the D-town, my home.
Yep.
But, it just, hey, I got family out there, man. I just needed to clear my head, because sometimes when you've been in the city for so long, you feel like you feel trapped, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you know everything even though you don't. And so I just had to spread for a tight bit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, shit, I definitely understand, man. I need to be like you and not grow up, bro.
Great.
How the kids doing, man?
Man, they doing good. My daughter, my oldest daughter, I'm very proud of her, man. So she is teaching the ball team, like the basketball team, as far as the boys. She's in there training with the boys. And then she's training these special ed kids how to play ball and stuff like that. She's doing violin, so I'm very proud of her on that. And then my other twins, they took a break on the basketball. So that's what I was kind of hurt about. I thought they was going to go ahead and go full throttle like they normally do. They said they want to take a break. Right now, they just, doing their artwork and stuff like that. So I'm very proud of them on that. And then my son, he's still throwing them. That nigga look nasty now, man. So when he in this camera, boy, I'm gonna tell you, I gotta watch out for your little ass, but not in person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So about to beat him up.
Man, bro, that nigga, man, he throwing them things, bro. But and like I said, he hitting like a grown man, but he ain't grown yet. So I can imagine when he get that grown strength and when he throw that full pressure. So that's what I really ain't waiting for. But right there, I'm cool with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's something to be proud of.
Yeah, I'm very proud of mine.
All your kids are doing something constructive, you know what I'm saying? And even like, I love the balance that kids be able to have between like athletics and art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always one or the other. Like, if you take a break from the athletics, you can just, like you said, your daughter's just focusing on their art. And they take a break from basketball. It's like, if you don't got one or the other, it's like your kids is doomed, and it seems like all your kids got both.
Yeah, they do, man. I think it's pretty cool because, and I'm actually grateful, not every kid's like this. And I don't even look at every parent as a bad parent when their kid fuck up, because people always get labeled as a bad parent when their kid go out and do something very dumb. It is sometimes, you fortunate to have a bad kid, but, I'm grateful to not have any bad kids, no criminals, no no drug heads, no gangbangers. It's just literally one thing after the next. They trying to do something. I'm like, shit, they doing something I never did. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out ripping and running, chasing girls, trying to gangbang and in and out of jail. So, and still trying to back. So it's like, shit, none of that shit made sense at one point. So I sit there and I look at my son like, damn, man, you know, I don't tell him that. But I look at him like, I kind of wish I was you, nigga. You respect a lot of women. You going to, you know, you doing shit that I never did. I was taught wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, you imagine, and I think a lot of men go through what I go through, same with you. When you sitting here and you running with a gang of niggas, and you sitting there thinking everything is valid, and these niggas is telling you, bitches ain't shit, this and that, and this and other. You being more of a follower than the leader. Nigga, I'm out here following everybody. You know what I'm saying? At one point, cause I didn't understand until shit started slapping me in the face like, damn, I ain't being a man, I'm being a coward. You feel me? I'm being less of a man cause I can't tell her, hey, look, I just want to be friends for benefits.
Yeah.
Versus me sitting here just leading her head up and now I broke her heart. You feel what I'm talking about? So it goes into a lot of that type of shit. So it took me a lot of growth, man, and you know, I can't expect everybody to forgive me, but shit, you know, I just looked at it like, fuck it, you know, I gotta forgive myself and keep moving. But that's a lot of shit that we don't look at, you know what I'm saying? So I look at my son like, damn, bro, you ain't out here disrespecting nobody, you cooking, you cleaning, nigga, you a better man than me.
But you should take a lot of pride from that, cause you did that.
Yeah, you know,
you gave him something that you didn't have.
You right about that, you know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I love my daddy, but my daddy passed when I was 8. I never met him, but one time at the funeral home.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, we went up and down from, you know, living in parks, creeks, motel to motel. You know, my mama everywhere, drug kid, all that other shit. And I'm not mad at her, you know what I'm saying? She did what she had to do, even though she let it all go. You know, we foster care, here, you know what I'm saying? But it took me the time to grow to make me see, like, look, other people going through worse shit you going through. So what can you do to make that shit better and keep it pushing, you feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't beat myself down or beat her down. It's like, look, I'm still happy that you and Pop still made me. I just got to make it better, you feel what I'm saying? So
shit, what did like all that, going through all that shit, how did that affect you mentally?
Truthfully, like, I had a lot of issues with women and men. Like, I'm not no homo or nothing, but as far as like when it comes to women, for a prime example, I had a lot of trust issues. Like, seeing what my mama do and watch how she just did certain things made me look at women like, hell nah, fuck that, I ain't fucking with you. You know, watching them bringing it multiple men in, playing them this way, doing that. You know, I'm like, shit, my mama was so cold with this shit, and I see how I look at women now today. My mama have a nigga on her side, nigga walk up, niggas here, these niggas just don't know. Smooth in the motherfucker. Then I see niggas try to do that shit and can't do that shit. It's just smooth. It's just nature, how smooth she was. Yeah. And I used to watch all that shit, how she break niggas and do all kind of shit. And then I used to watch niggas drug up, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm kind of cool on all that. You feel what I'm saying? So it make you angry at one point. You feel what I'm saying? Then when it comes to man, can you imagine somebody constantly telling you, hey, look, this your father, this your father. So every man that came, I'm like, nigga, fuck you, bro. My daddy dead. You feel me? So, nigga, who the fuck are you? And then it was multiple. So I'm like, nigga, nah, I gotta hold my ground. And then two, you know, it wasn't like I was just a normal kid. You know, I was paying bills too. So, you know, my mom was so gone where I'm out making these moves and making this money. She taught me how to make moves. So after a while, you start looking at niggas like, bro, I've been paying bills since I was 8, nigga. I don't need you, nigga. I make more money than you do. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nigga walking around with $6,000 to $10,000, and you know, I don't have to talk about it. Niggas know what I was out doing, and I don't, you know, it's nothing to brag about, but I was never hungry, you know what I'm saying? Because my mama showed me how to do it, you know what I'm saying? But it was stipulations of going through that. Niggas always talk about, oh yeah, I did it. Nah, bro, you didn't do that shit. Your mama didn't put no gun in your head and say, hey, nigga, you fuck up, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what I had to go through. So with certain things that I seen of moving in the streets, is like, nigga, shit, I either gotta wake up and nigga, I'm gonna be out here, nigga. And when I see these homeless niggas out here, bro, I'm like, I can relate to that. Cause nigga, I was getting laughed at in big shirts and shit like that, and niggas be like, oh, bro, I'm like, nah, this shit's serious, man. So, you know, some people don't care. Yeah. You can see that, but some of the motherfuckers out there really trying, and I was one of them niggas really trying. The motherfucker just walking past me and shit. So like when I had shit on like this, I don't even give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's the clout.
Cause you already seen no one.
Yeah, I ain't see shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, nigga, Nigga, we in here in the sewer with rats. So nigga, I'm like, nigga, I gotta wake up and make sure nothing bites me at this moment. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. So I'm grateful to have a pencil. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it now. So
man, that's actually it's like a beautiful struggle.
Yeah, in a way it is, bro.
That shit made
in a way, it made me who I is. Like, you know, like I said, I fucked up over the time in and out of jail to disrespecting shit, but over the time it was a beautiful growth. You know what I'm saying? It was more of like, look, you ain't dead. You got all your kids. You out here doing what you're supposed to do, and you ain't out here. You did a different change. You ain't out here disrespecting women. You ain't even out here disrespecting niggas. You ain't out here on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I'd rather come to anybody on some man shit. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's how shit's been moving in a direct way where I'm like, shit, I can respect myself. For the first time, I'm like, nigga, shit, I respect my own damn self. At one point, I couldn't respect myself because, see, the problem with people is they don't look at the shit they do. They always point fingers. But when you start looking at what you do, then you be like, damn, nigga, I see why that nigga ain't fucking with me. I fucked up here, and here, but I'm overlooking this. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's where I had to realize.
So you had like a lot of people out there, like you had like make amends with as like on your growth journey and shit.
Yeah, man, I do. And, you know, and like I said, if you can't recommend with them, you know, it's because there's over 8 billion people on the planet. Yeah. You got to just look at it like, look, have the belief and faith and say, hey, look, I apologize regardless if you're here at night, right, and just keep it moving. And then and just try not to make the same mistake. You're gonna make a mistake again, but just try not to make that same mistake. That's really
Good
it.
Shit. Good shit.
So
how has your kids like helped you change? I know like you like the basis of it is like you making this change for your kids, but how have they helped you like on the day to day?
On the day to day, bro, like I get where most parents is talking about. You know, your mama probably told you this. I've heard it from my mom, my grandma, even with some random women in the street. You know, you had the moments where you going cool at one point and you were like, man, fuck everything, fuck the kids, I just don't want to give up. Cause it's like, people don't realize, like, use rent for a problem. Say if you kicking out 32 just for rent, or even 17 for rent, you know, it depends on what people bringing in. But you also get that 17 including the kid. So that's double the amount of rent, you know, extra shit. Some people just don't got it like that, you know what I'm saying? So you see why some parents, like, fuck it, the kid can eat, I ain't gonna eat for a couple days. And, you know, and I had to go through those obstacle courses where I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm starving. Now I'm not going through that shit now. But, you know, at one point I'm like, nigga, how the fuck, I'm a nigga, shit, fuck it. So dump it off to the kids and just keep it cool. And then y'all be like, nigga, I know I can go out here and hit the block and make some money. But if I fuck up, they lose me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put their mom business out there, but their moms don't fucked up in certain ways. So it's like, shit, I can't dump them off that way. Right. So I gotta man up and handle what I gotta handle, or they lose everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of tricks on your brain. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when you don't have shit where you don't give a fuck. When I didn't have anything, bro, I didn't give a fuck. I'm out here ripping and running. And even when I had my son and my daughter, I was still out here ripping and running because I still didn't know no better. Yeah. It took me to have my twin to say, hey, nigga, you better wake the fuck up, bro. You got girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, nigga, I'm still playing mind tricks. Like, nigga, you still can do this. And I'm like, nigga, you
talking to that devil on your shoulder,
bro. And it's like, yeah, and it was like you either wake up or you don't wake up. So, but you know, the kids is mainly where the kids help me out is like they talk to you, bro. Like they like your best friend. Like they come in there and ask you questions or say how your day is going. Even when you're irritated, they know you. They don't give a shit. They're mad or not. Hey, daddy, you like, nigga, I'm in beast mode. And you ain't scared right now. Everybody else is, oh, whatever, dad. You want some cookies? Like, well, shit, I guess I'll have some cookies. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it'll go cool that way. You know what I'm saying? We end up watching a movie, doing something, or they telling me about their day, or they showing me a picture, but I forgot about everything. You know what I'm saying? So it worked that way, bro.
Hey, blessings.
Bro, man, big time. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for them, I'd be locked up. Or dead somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I would have made the change if I didn't have it. I think I'd still be out here saying fuck bitches. Even though that's not the word to say, but I'd be on that ruthless bullshit of fuck niggas, which I won't do. But it made me look at it like I got 3 beautiful girls, and if I'm treating them bad, and we're not even saying, I'm gonna reverse that. It's pretty much, I got 3 girls, and I gotta show them an example of, hey, look, not every girl's a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And I can't just be out here disrespecting women, you feel what I'm saying? And us niggas, we get in this clout mind of not giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that's our problem.
Yes, sir. What did, I guess like for like some motivation for people who play, you know what I'm saying, in the phase that you was, you know what I'm saying, where they struggling a little bit, they kind of got a fuck it attitude. Like, what steps did you take to get to where you at now? As in like mentally, financially, emotionally, like what did you actually do to pull yourself out the street, get financially stable, and just be back on your shit?
What made me fully get back on my shit, man, it was when I had my son, bruh, and I ain't tell nobody, and I lost everything. I lost my crib, I lost my job, and I'm walking from my grandma's crib. She stayed on Sable and Colfax. I'm walking from Sable to Colfax to Green Valley every day to see my son.
Damn.
I walk there, walk back, so it takes me about 2-3 hours to get there. And I was at a breaking point where I think everybody go through this, you know, you want to say fuck a life, you want to kill yourself, shit like that. I was at a breaking point where I was like, man, I'm trying everything. And you know, you go through the stipulations of I ain't got no mama, I ain't got no daddy, I can't even see my brothers and sisters, they in foster care, I don't know where these niggas at. So I was more of a like, all right, well, what can really bring me back? I'm saying at that time I didn't know the answer. And so I thought I needed therapy, and I'm like, nigga, I don't want nobody to talk to me about my motherfucking problems. I don't want nobody to hear what the fuck I'm going through. So, you know, what I did was, you know, on your phone, you know, the little, you know, the notepad shits, you know, where you can write.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't really a writer, so I would go on the notepad and I hit the, you know, the record button. I just talk to that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and what I want to do and how I wanted to do it. And I started making small goals, like, you know what I'm saying, like, look, I'm not even trying to get to $1 million right now. If I can at least get to motherfucking 18,000 by the end of the year, I'm cool. And people be like, what you mean 18,000? Nigga, 18,000 pay your rent for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? If you break it down, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, nigga, shit, I ain't even got that. Nigga, can I just make small growth? So I went, got up, cause I was, nigga, I'm talking about dirt hungry, bro. I'm in and out of stoves and shit, trying to make it. So I'm still, what I mean by in and out of stoves is nigga, I'm taking chicken off the motherfucking racks to feed myself, bro. I'm like, nigga, I didn't have it like that. So I was like, bro, I'm tired of going in and out of these motherfucking stoves, and I'm looking like an idiot. Nobody knew I was homeless, bro. Coming out of truck stops, taking showers, in and out of motherfucking, you know, random motel, random buildings, shit, you know, them little buildings that be blocked off. I wasn't out there like niggas. I'm out in the scene. So I was like, bro, I'm tired of being out here 4 or 5 months in. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go to a day labor. 2 in the morning, I'm making probably like $5 an hour. I didn't give a fuck though. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm about to get this money. And I didn't want to sell no drugs, bro. It was easy to get, but I wanted to do something legit, cause I always seen people get taxes and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I ain't never got no shit like that. So I just started working on small shit, and how I was making my money, like I was staying in the homeless shelter. So how I did it was, a homeless shelter only had to pay a certain amount of money a month. So I was like, I gave myself a maximum of 3 months to say, all right, I'm going here and figure some shit out. So I'm sitting here saving every paycheck, bro. I spent like probably $100 for our food, buy no clothes, stacking. I told myself, I said, I just want a crib. If I get a crib, I'll go ahead and move everything else. I got my home, and shit started flowing from there, bro. But even when I got the house, I was in the studio, right? So I was in the studio, you know, them little jail TVs. I laugh at that shit now. Had a jail TV, had a little love seat, and that was it. Shit, nigga, and
but you was in your own.
I was in my own shit, nigga, and my kitchen was my bedroom. So I had my bed in the kitchen. Niggas come in, they be like, nigga, I didn't even know that was your bed, cause I had the little curtain. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, I'm in that lights, nigga, but I was in nigga, and I wasn't even eating in that bitch. Like I was working at a country buffet, and so I'm over there, I'm eating at the job. So nigga, man, you imagine you eating 1 time a day, that's all I ate, bro. I'm over there, I'm walking to work too. So imagine walking from Laredo and Colfax all the way to, remember the Quebec over there on 35th or 36 over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I used to walk over there. So I walk all the way over there, walk back. I saved money to pay the rent, but I knew I was gonna eat as long as I was there.
Yeah.
And what got me to the boost, it was this warehouse that gave me the extra step. And bro, I've been on the move ever since, bro. Yeah, man, I just told myself I just didn't want to be that person anymore. Like I stopped trying to compare myself. Like, you know how most niggas be like, I want to be like Jordan, I want to be like Lil Wayne.
Right.
I had that ego that I wanted to be somebody, and that was my problem. So I said, you know what? Fuck the word. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. If from that, I'm gonna be dead in the next hour or two, cause nigga, I'm out here with the gorillas.
Right.
And so nigga, I'm in here in this homeless shelter with niggas shooting up shit, fucking on shit, you know what I'm saying, and just doing all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm over here with my pistol, nigga, every night, just holding my shit like, okay, well, which one of you motherfuckers would, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in there fighting, so getting pit out certain nights and they let me come back in the next night. But I just told myself like, all right, well, I'm gonna get it on this level, bro. And I'm gonna just keep moving. I never went back, bro. Never back.
That's to motivate a bunch of motherfuckers who watching, man. Cause that's some real life shit. So you went from Country Buffet, you went from the shelter to the studio via Country Buffet, then you got on a warehouse.
Well, yeah, warehouse.
And of course that pay gonna go up, so they gonna give you more hours.
Yeah, pay went up, man. I went and got my car.
Yeah.
And went and got my car. Then we got a home. Got custody of my son all at the same time. It was like a blessing, bro. Like, I got hit with my son. It was like, damn. Just before I got my twins, I got hit with my son. I'm like, shit, nigga. So she was just going in ways that I'm like, nigga, I'm saying I felt grateful, bro. And she was just starting to go smooth from there. I'm saying, even though I was still going through shit, you know what I'm saying, fucking up, because I think I keep trying to tell people, I ain't had no guys. Like, when you don't have no father, you know what I'm saying? You looking at everybody, your uncles to random niggas is trying to be role models, nigga. What the fuck is you supposed to do? So people looking at me like, oh, you should treat a woman like this. You should do that. Like, nigga, shit, my own mama didn't do that. There's no disrespect to my mama, but I'm like, mama, you didn't even teach me this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't teach me how to be a man. You taught me how to sell dope and how to be the man of the house. But you didn't teach me how to be the man of how to talk to women. You didn't teach me how to be the man to do this. My father was already gone. He couldn't teach me anything. So it's like, shit, who do you run to? I'm talking to homies. I'm talking to my uncles. I'm doing this. I'm out ripping and running. You got your grandma and them not giving a fuck what time you come in. Nigga, I'm out here from 7 to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with moolah, making money. Coming home, I dump my grandma some money. Long as she got paid, she didn't give a fuck. So it's just what it was. So, you know, I love my grandma, no disrespect, but it was just more of, you know, we paid our dues to get around. And that's how I was. So when I look at niggas and they talking about they struggling with their parents, I'm like, hey man, look, bro, you gotta try to make amends, man, cause nigga, I don't know what it feel like to have a father. I lost my father, nigga. I thought he died on my birthday. Currently he didn't. But I was told on my birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and so when you trying to figure out things as a man, you like, nigga, who the fuck? And then when you see a nigga at the funeral home, you like, nigga, I don't know this motherfucker. I don't got no feelings. And niggas like, what's wrong with you? Like, who the fuck is this nigga in the backs?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to cry.
I'm supposed to cry, you know what I'm saying?
Like 100% relate. That's the first time I really met my dad. That nigga was in the casket.
Me too, bro.
And I was supposed to cry, and I'm like...
And everybody mad, you know, I love my family. I love both sides. But at that moment of time, I'm like, well, what I'm supposed to cry for? You know what I'm saying? And now, so that was like the motivation of with my kids, even my mom. I'm like, nigga, I won't miss a heartbeat, you know what I'm saying? And for the reasons. Like, even though my children's mom did what they did, like, I always felt like as a parent, I never denied them if they ever wanted to come back. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got the full recompense of everything. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just more of, bro, I'd be like, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, those are the ways that made me strong, bro. So I'm like, I feel grateful now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, shit, you can't, I always looked at it like, my little struggles, somebody else is going through worse shit. Like I was talking about my homie Zebeline, and he was talking about how his daddy and him got assassinated in Africa. Yeah. And I'm like, shit, bro, I ain't got to go through no shit like that. So people go through other shit, so you just got to be grateful for certain shit you know, certain shit you see, you know what I'm saying, and respect it, bro. That's really what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's fucking dope. This interview's already turned to the best interview of the year. So already, it's already turned to the best one of the year. So you already motivated our artists. I mean, not our artists, our audience. You know what I'm saying? And like, how during this journey, like, how did you become an artist?
Honestly, bro, I wasn't even trying to be a rapper. Like, and I'm still not trying to be a rapper. I just do it just an outlet. Niggas be like, oh man, put your shit on 1075 or Under the Grand and this and that. I'm like, nigga, do you understand why I do videos and I said, nigga, it's my stress reliever, bro. I to this day, nigga, I'm surprised I got all the music I got, because I was only supposed to do one song, one video.
Yeah.
That was it, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I'm trying to be the next Walt Disney, but better. Niggas be like, oh, I don't see your artwork. I'm way better than this nigga. I got so many books and shit like that, man. That's my goal, is to be the next Walt Disney.
Yeah.
To be better. And I already feel like I am, because he had help. I didn't have no help, nigga. My shit legit.
You just as good.
Just as good. And that's my talent. You know, I can paint, I can draw. But music, bro, I'm like, nigga, that was my outlet when I was a kid. Like, when you in a quiet space, you ain't got nobody to go to. You can't talk to your mama, you can't talk to your daddy, you can't talk to anybody. It's your outlet. And some people are like, well, that was the outlet? Like, yeah, nigga, that was my outlet. So
keep it inside.
I couldn't keep it inside, so that's where the music comes from. So me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck if I got famous in that. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I'm surprised, I'm inspiring people, because people hit me up and say, hey man, your song touched me. And I'm like, I didn't even know, because at that moment in time, I'm not thinking about the fans and nothing like that. I'm thinking about what I'm going through. So even my love song, they be like, oh, who was that for? Like, nigga, these love songs are more of something I imagined to happen. We all had a dream.
What you thinking?
Yeah, just how a girl have a dream of she wants to get married and have a certain way of how she want to meet. Well, my love songs are like that. It's like, shit, I have a dream of, I wish I was walking on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was here, and here. And then it kills me. People act like men don't have emotions. Like, motherfucker,
I was gonna get into that next.
I'm like, nigga, I'm like this. I'm a grown ass man and I shed tears. And I have no problems doing it. And I ain't no homo for that shit. It's like, we human, bro. I'm like, but I know at the end of the day, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And I hold my grounds 24, but I don't mind shedding emotions. So I don't give a fuck who I'm around. You, my kids. But it took me time to see that, because I remember I was telling you that the problem with people is, we follow. We ain't trying to lead. So I'm like, nigga, shit, give a fuck if you call me chump, wimp, whatever you want, nigga, whatever, bro. It's just nigga, cause you probably that same nigga when you close the door, you crying like I am, nigga. And the girl you was trying to get at, she hurt your heart, nigga. I don't want to hear it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with people. I'm like, bro, you faking the phone.
People be too worried about other people's opinions on them.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Judge me for what you judge me for. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, then shit, nigga, I ain't mad, nigga. You can call me everything, but nigga, I know I'm still a man, nigga. I shed these tears though, I'm still a man though, you know what I'm saying?
Man, so since we talking about emotions, man, talk about your deepest heartbreak you ever felt.
Man, kind of recently, bruh, you know.
God damn.
To be honest, man, it was crazy, because, you know what I'm saying, a person can do everything, you know what I'm saying? And we human, we all fuck up. But I felt like I went to the extreme, bruh. And I got discredit, you know what I'm saying? And we all go through it. I can't sit here and blame her, because I fucked up in the past too, of previous. So like they say, karma's a motherfucker. It don't even gotta be that way, but karma can hit you in multiple ways. But you know, I think what it was is you get older, and this is what women don't understand. This is what I'm starting to realize is, and I'm gonna break this shit down. It's a dimensional thing. It's a 5-dimensional to a 1-dimensional. What people don't understand what I mean is, a man's more in the 1-dimensional, and we use a football game for a prime example. We're focused on that. Not saying that we're not smart, we can't handle business, like we're focused on that. And a woman's a 5-dimensional, so she's constantly thinking about everything. Her only issue is her emotions. So with us, for me, it was just like, it wasn't my first heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? But it was more of like, when you get older, you start to see different things differently. I'm looking at my kids like, hey, I want to be that role model and change the thing that I was doing, because you know, like I said, we don't look at the shit we do. I'm out here being the dog. I could have been an honest dog. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting looked at a dog. So I don't even, I laugh at it now, but I'm like, shit, it's not even nothing to be funny at, because you're not thinking about the person that you hurt. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit backfired how it did with me, it was like, damn, well, okay, well, what a nigga supposed to do? And there was no cheating involved, which is more of the things we did for each other at that moment in time. So, and some people might see it and say, oh, well, you still got feelings. Nah, I don't got feelings. It's just more of how it impacted me at that moment of time was more of, I didn't want to move on. I didn't want to see nothing. You know, I was just like, damn, you know, I'm moving on now. You feel what I'm saying? But that moment in time, I was just like, bro, I'm like,
shit could be devastating.
Shit devastating. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there looking at your phone, you sitting there looking at old pictures, you waiting to hear from the kids, you know what I'm saying? You wish everything, but you know, it was a moment of time saying, hey, look, get back to reality. You can't live in this fairy tale no more. So even though I'm healed now, at that moment of time, it was just like, shit, how can I get myself back to the nigga I know? Because nigga, I gave up on everything. It went from me fighting every day at the gym to say, nigga, I'm gonna chill today. And I'm like, nigga, me chilling at the crib, I love to fight. And I'm back, you know, back doing me. But it took me from boxing, it took me from my drawing. I can't know, and I draw more than I motherfucking box. So I'm like, wait a minute, bro. And what I mean by that, people are like, what you mean? I draw 20 pitches a day. Yeah. So they be like, 20 pitches a day? How do you find the time? I'm boxing, doing that nigga 20 pitches a day faithfully. I get mad at myself when I'm below 20, because I'm that fast. You know what I'm saying? So it took me from drawing, it took me from boxing, it took me from nigga just making music, everything. So, but you know, now I'm back in the motion. I want to fight now. I'm back into making music. But yeah, you know, everybody.
How long did that take?
It took me, bro, I think 4 or 5 months to get over the healing. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's valid, man.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like when you think you're ready to move on, you ain't. So it's like I'm out here talking to people, and I actually caught myself for the first time. Normally I keep talking. But it was more of like, I'm sitting here and I'm catching myself and I'm like, nah, I don't want to leave this person on, because all I'm doing is going off some shit that I'm thinking about, and I'm gonna leave this person on, and I ain't really feeling this person like that. But G's right now helping me get through some shit. Right. I'm like, you know what, for leading her on, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, hey, look, I'm gonna cut you off. Yeah. And if you can't understand what I'm talking about, I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, bro. So it took me a minute to get over that. You know what I'm saying? You see little things, you know, the smells and shit like that. Yeah. You know how it go, bro. So this is what it was. I think we all go through it, but that's my moments, bro. Like that.
What advice you got to someone who actually going through that right now?
Right now, man, you know, truthfully, it's gonna burn. Because it burned to me, man. It killed me inside. It killed me, boy, for like hearing the voice, the calls, man. But the best thing is if you're going through it and you know it's bad, the best thing for anybody is just block them. From Facebook, Instagram to their phones. Sometimes you might have to change your number if you really want that fresh start, because what people do is, and this goes for me too, everybody do this shit. We'll have their number, man, and we'll be like, I ain't calling, man. And next thing you know, you hit the phone call, you end up writing them some shit, and they saying some shit, and you keep going back. You know, it's right more, yeah, and you trying to find, it some things really kill you inside. And I know it's hard to break the barrier, but you just gotta not call that person no more. And this is what people need to stop doing. This goes for everybody. This shit gets on my motherfucking nerves with women and men. Like I said, no homo shit. This shit bothers me, man. It's over 8 billion people on the planet. Now, it's probably 10 to 15 motherfuckers that hurt your feelings. Not everybody's gonna do you like that. So when you got your guard up on a person, like, I feel like everybody should get 100% till they fuck up. That last motherfucker that fucked up should get that motherfucker fuck you. But everybody that come in should get that 100% till they say they fucked up here. And that's the problem I get with people. It's like, man, why you got your guard up on this nigga? You don't know what kind of nigga this is. You just automatically put the shield up, and then 3 months, 4 months later, you find out how good he is, but you don't cut the nigga off. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to outburn and say, hey, look, fill you out real quick before I say nigga fuck you off the back. You feel what I'm saying? And I think as people, I do it, you do it. Niggas, nah, that nigga look funny, man. That nigga see it, man. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, man. And we go like that, bro. And that's really what it is, man.
Man, I'll say, because I went through some shit too. I'll say, feel your feels and really embrace the fire that you in. Embrace it and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And love them burns you about to get from the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel that heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? And take the lessons out of it and try your best not to do no stupid shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? I actually did learn from it, you know, and you know, the best part is like I said earlier, is to sit down of your mistakes, their mistakes, and you got the time to really just think about shit. And don't even take it, people always say it's a waste of time. We waste time every day. You know what I'm saying? We can't get that time back. Tomorrow we can't get back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just, cherish the moment and think about what you can do better for the next person. Sometimes you can't change that. You know what I'm saying? If you can, and then I feel like I even tell people if you can go back to it, and if that's where your heart's at, fuck what everybody talking about. Go back to it. That's what you want to do. But if it's not there, bro, just find a way to make it strong and move. You know what I'm saying? But don't. The best way with people just cut all ties. You know what I'm saying? Because I see people. They keep that one tie, they keep that picture in the phone. Just let that shit go. Let it go. You gotta let it go.
That one little slither of hope.
Gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Because if she rubbed your head a certain way, or nigga, she like the way you tickle her feet. Sometimes you gotta let that shit go, man. You just gotta let it go.
Like this new bitch ain't sucking dick how I'm used to.
But hey, see, that's where you fucked up though. See, I'm like this. If my chick ain't doing it, I'm like, hey, look, motherfucker, you gotta do it this way. You gotta see. I think the problem with people when it comes to that shit too is like nobody's outspoken of their relationship, how they want sex, how they want to see the movie theaters.
Shit, I am.
Me too. That's why I say that's the problem with some of these fellas and women. It's like, look, if you want an aggressive nigga, I think you should tell him he's not a mind reader. So if you're sitting here and you want him to jump on you, just give him the hand. Now, if he don't go from there, then that's on him. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes I had a girl like that who literally told me like if I would have took it from her the first time, she would have been a different woman from me. But I'm like, I'm not that type of nigga that's gonna take it.
And some women don't understand. They take it as, and this is what kills me with women. They take it as we weak and we soft. It's like,
it's like, no, this ain't about to sexually assault you, bitch.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what if I want to take it different? I want to chill with you and see what's going on. But since I didn't come at you aggressive, I ain't shit, I'm weak. But I'm like, and then in my mind, I'm like, I ain't even call you at your name. But do you know who the fuck you talking to?
Exactly. Then they end up with niggas who actually beat their ass.
Beat their ass, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm one of the smartest niggas you can meet. I'm a hustler in the street. I can pay my bills. I go to school. Well, I ain't in school no more. I'm talking about college where I might got degrees. I'm like, shit.
They overlooked them qualities for that aggressive
ass nigga.
But it might be in their nature too. You know what I'm saying? But like they want to be physically dominated, like, but want to be able to complain about being physically dominated.
And I don't get that. It's like
the mindset.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I be like, sometimes they don't even know what the fuck they want.
Yeah, no fucking dope.
Man, there's no disrespect. So I be like, man, do y'all know what the fuck y'all want? Because 1 minute you talking about the cloud chasing shit on Facebook. Then when the nigga giving you flowers, oh girl, he's just soft. I'm like, what shit? What the fuck do you want?
Right. You go thirst traps, and when somebody go in the trap, you fucking shame them for
shame them.
Trap. But it was a trap.
But then you go back
to the trap worked.
And then you go right back to saying the same shit over. And it's like, look. Same thing with niggas. You gotta cook it and clean a nigga. What are you complaining for, nigga?
Man, pay the bills.
Do something, nigga. Right. You know, I don't know. It's annoying on both ends, bro. You know, you really look at it.
It's really all about is finding that perfect person for you.
Yeah.
Where all that outside noise just don't fucking matter when it comes to y'all's situation.
Yes, but I'm done, man. It took me some time to heal. I know people going through it, man. I just say, look. Anything, just let it go, and what it means let it go is cut all ties, bro. And that's the only way you're gonna let it smooth out. If you can't do that, then it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, I'm shit.
I love it.
Yeah.
Damn, we've been cooking for almost 30 minutes already. It's a good ass interview. So I know you into boxing and shit, man. Let's switch gears, talk about some boxing.
Oh yeah.
What's coming up with boxing? Because I look kind of lost track after.
You know, I love some boxing, man. So, talking about the fights that just happened. You had my boy David Benavidez with some ass. It was a good fight with Morrell. I got to give Morrell credit.
Yeah.
Only had 10-12 fights, bro. Fought a good champion, so I got to give it to him. And you had the Steven Shakur fight on Saturday, but you know what I don't like about it, man, is it seemed like a setup, bro. You know what I'm saying, with the Square Floydfield deal. More of the kid was ready to fight Steven Shakur, man. Steven Shakur is the 3 written champion.
Yeah.
And you know I respect. At one point, I did respect Steven Shakur. You know, like I don't hate him as a person, but as far as his boxing shit, I'm starting to look at him a little different than that. It's just this kid was ready all the way until I think like the other day. Mind you, when they fight Saturday, man, and automatically this nigga he's just done, and something didn't add up. All the shit they was getting this young man into, but then after that, you got my boy Tank coming up.
Yeah,
he fighting Lamont Motion, and I will be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying my black ass out there because You know, I'm a true fan, man. You know, I've been out there 6 times for Tank. You know, I don't know the man like that. I've seen him around a few times, even though I'm in the boxing field. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him like we say this room right for prime. He in the same room. I'm just over here.
Yeah.
And so it's you know I'm going to see him. You know, I'm have support. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him, man. And I just feel like he gonna get the knockout like always. You know. And even too with Terrence Crawford, man, he's got a big fight coming up with Canelo. But I didn't really respect that either, man. I know nothing against Terrence Crawford, but. Yeah, he's an undisputed champion in 2 divisions, but I just felt like you just recently moved up to the 154 division and you just won a fight, but you didn't look as good. And in my opinion, I feel like clean out the whole division before you move up. And I know he's what?
Yeah, that last fight he did kind of look. He didn't look like Terrence. He looked very lackluster.
Well, you got to realize he's coming up in weight. So now
he fought like an equal fighter.
So now you going up 2 other weight classes up. So mind you not, he started off in the 135 division. That's my weight class, bro. So you come from 135 all the way to the 140, 147 to 154. Then you skip 160 to jump to 168 to fight Canelo. Now I know y'all the same site, but you got to realize Canelo been fighting in that motherfucking weight division for how long? My nigga, he used to the power. You know, so I just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? To me, what I don't agree with it is I felt like he shouldn't be fighting the motherfucking David Benavidez. Now that was your mandatory for 3 years, about to be 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got this nigga as a belt title as Canelo. Like, now do I give Canelo credit of the niggas that he fought? Yeah, but then I'm starting to look at him like, bro, you starting to be a little bitch, man, because you've been holding on these 6 belts. These 4 belts for, you know what I'm saying? You the undisputed champion. You won't let none of these motherfuckers go by fighting anybody that's really challenge your ass. So I'm like, bro, I'm not even respecting you more. You keep fighting these cab drivers. What I mean by cab drivers, people are like, what do you mean by cab drivers? Cab drivers to me is you go walk up to a nigga in Walmart or Target, a cashier for a prime example, never fought, but probably can throw a little bit, but don't know shit about boxing and throw him in the ring. Those are cab drivers to me, bro, because I can easily smash. Nigga don't know how to block, he don't know where to hit.
Like he ain't on any level.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, you know, I don't respect that, man. And so it's a lot of shit in the boxing game that is kind of delusional, and then, you know, it's just, so there's a lot of shit coming up. You got Keith Thurman coming up back, but I feel like Keith Thurman should hang it up. It's my boy, but he should hang it up.
I was about to say, damn, nigga still fighting.
Yeah, he's still fighting, got a fight coming up. Then they talking about Earl Spence, you know, nothing against Earl, but I think he should go ahead and hang it up to it. And it's not even about his boxing. I know he lost to Terrence, but it's not even his boxing, bro. It's more of the car incidents and shit like that. I feel like he just damaged goods. You feel what I'm saying? So
he looked like out of it.
Yeah,
and I ain't even gonna say the fight. The fight was sad. Like, he got his ass destroyed. But like leading up to the fight,
he didn't look like himself.
He just seemed like a shell of a man. He didn't seem like he was. It was like something went wrong with his brain or something. He didn't seem like he was interested.
Nah, bro. And then you got Devin Haney. You know, I respect Devin. I still like Devin as a fighter. But what I didn't like is the previous fight he did. I don't care about the life. You know, you gonna take a loss. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few fighters ain't take a loss.
Ain't that the one who sued or some shit?
Yeah,
like that?
man. And I didn't like how they went about it. The battery shit is like, nigga, you in the boxing ring to batter niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why we in the motherfucker.
Oh, and you trying to file charges for battery?
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, come on, man. It's a boxing match.
That you agreed to.
Thank you.
That's mutual combat.
Thank you. They ain't battery, so I didn't understand that, man. But you know, I like him as a fighter. I just didn't respect what he did last time. I still give it to Ryan Garcia. He won that fight. Yeah. They can try to take it off of the record, but the world seen that shit. He got your ass battered, bro. Won. But you know, I don't hate him as a fighter. It's just like, bro, you can do better. And then like Keyshawn Davis, this nigga right here, man. You get beat by Andy Cruz, nigga, 4 times in the amateurs, bro. And this nigga now in the pro, he calling you, even though you just got your belt, you know, he a world champion now. He just got it with like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, nigga beat you 4 times, he in the amateur calling you up. You talking about he ain't no contender. Why not? Well, you know what I'm saying? You scared of
4 times.
He's beat you 4 times. I think you need to go back and get that. You over here calling out Tank Davis how to fight, but nigga, you really calling Tank Davis for the money. You ain't calling him for the fight, bro. So I'm more like, nigga, fight the nigga that whooped your ass 4 times.
Then call him money.
Then call him out. If you beat him, then I say go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm looking at shit, bro. But I can go on and on with boxing, bro.
You start your boxing podcast, bro. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I never, somebody told me, because I know what I'm telling you, bro. I can talk about amateurs to to the new fighters, to new fighters coming up, man. I did like Camille Moulton, man, that kid is nice. So I can go on and on with boxing, bro. But I was thinking about doing something like that, man. Cause
I think you should.
I need to, man, cause I'm telling you, bro, I can talk about that shit for days, man. That's my shit. I love boxing.
Get you somebody that can go back and forth with you, start having guests on there, you know what I mean, and just start interviewing up and coming boxers in the city and beyond, nigga, and turn it into something, nigga, cause you can go on and on.
Yeah, I definitely love to, man. I love to talk about the old fighters to the new fighters, like Sean Porter and all these notes, and the old fighters to the new fighters. Man, you can go for days. So I need to think about trying to do something like that, bro. Straightforward.
Shit. What's coming up for you?
For me, it was coming up for me, like I said, my trucking shit is starting to come up, man. I actually found a way to get it moving. Still working on my cartoon stuff. Me and the kids about to start doing a little more things, more activities. I told them, and even though I'm involved, I just told them I want to be more involved with them. I just look at it like, really what's really killing me is, not killing me, but really making me think is like, these niggas is growing, you know what I'm saying? They went from 5 to 11, so it's just like, shit, these niggas is climbing, and pretty soon, you know how you always, your mama, they gonna want to dribble off, they gonna see me from time to time, there's nothing wrong with this. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get all the clout time I can get right now, even though I'm gonna get a little bit.
Cherish the moments.
So that's really what I'm trying to do, man, but other than that, it's just cartoon, and like I said, it's not even the music. I got a couple more songs I'm gonna drop, you know what I'm saying, a couple videos, but I just do for the hell of it. I like to be in the scene, like, you know what I'm saying, like I was telling you earlier, like it makes me feel like I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and it's like that's some famous shit, but it's like, in my way of thinking, it's like I feel like I'm out the limelight, so I'll go do a video real quick, or a little song, so I can feel back in the light again to make myself feel good, you know what I'm saying? Or get that one like and say, damn, I did something okay today, you know what I'm saying? So you know how I go. But hey, really, man, I really don't have too much, man. I'm not trying to do too much big. Really, the big empowerment now is the kids. I'm trying to get them on a level. It's like I'm gonna still do me, but it's more about them at this moment. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, I'll say, knowing you personally, bro, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the father you are, the businessman you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud that you stick to your passions. You know what I'm saying? That even like any roadblock or speed bump to come your way, you know what I'm saying, you know how to power through it. Like you are an example of what a man should be. Like, and I hope like somebody young or going through some shit like watching this, bro, because you gave me a lot of motivation. That's why I didn't even say a lot in this interview. If you didn't notice,
I know,
I didn't even say a lot because
I actually appreciate you on that too, bro.
Like I didn't say a lot because shit, I know this is gonna resonate. Just telling the story of how you. I ain't gonna say came up like you just some rich ass nigga, but you got to a point of stability and being like a respectful man, like for your kids and like going to work and building a business and just staying in shape, going boxing, like you doing something productive with your life every fucking day. Doing the art, like that's commendable. And like a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, early 20s, just men in general, motherfuckers in their 40s, they need to hear shit like that.
Yeah, I think what it is too with people, and I think people need to hear this too, is you don't have to be rich. You don't have to love yourself.
It's okay to be a normal person.
And be a normal person, and all that shit will come, the riches and all that shit. To me, I feel like, man, I'm rich in my own house. I feel like I said, with my stable mind, man, I'm like, shit, I don't have to be rich. I'm like, nigga, I got a roof over my head, I got TV, you know what I'm saying? I got a shower, I got food. I'm like, I'm good, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you made it.
I feel like I made it, you know what I'm saying?
Let's fucking go.
And so, when I hear about, and like, I use Donald Trump for a problem, like with his house.
Yeah.
No politics wise, saying his house.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, you said Donald Trump. No,
we ain't going there.
You ain't going there. We're saying his house. So I'm like, damn, his house is phenomenal. But I'm like, bro, I feel like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, you can walk in your bathroom. I can't, bro. Shit, nobody can tell me to leave this bitch. I'm on the couch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm in the man. I made it. I feel like I'm in my own old mansion. I look at my car. I'm like, shit, I feel appreciated. I worked my ass off for that. So I'm grateful, man. So that's what people need to be grateful for. Even if you don't have a car, you got a bike, you're on a bus. If you wake up every day and just look at what you have, you should feel grateful, because some of these people don't have what you have. You know what I'm saying?
That's the word of the day. Gratitude, shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Be grateful. Show gratitude. Be gracious. Move gracious.
That's all to it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Give grace. Like,
yeah,
real shit. I think I want to wrap it up here.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
This has been perfect. I think I want to wrap it up.
Yeah, but I'll definitely be back, man. You know, I'm always gonna be back in here, so definitely.
Hey, this is another episode of What's Good. That's Noel Miller. I'm Vic Carter. We did it different this time, and you see how beautiful that shit worked out.
All right.
Till next time.
Definitely. One love.